Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at another fantastic issue from John Byrne's legendary Superman run, issue number 19, Power Failure by John Byrne and John Beatty. Check out this gorgeous cover by Jerry Ordway, Del Ordster. Can't wait to share this with you guys. Subscribe to my channel, hit like, and let's get right into it. Okay, so this is an interesting cover. So this is nearing the end of John Byrne's run. I believe 22 would be the last issue of his epic move to Superman to revamp the character post DC's Crisis on Infinite Earths continuity rebooting event that arguably changed the face of comics and the landscape forever. I don't know why Byrne didn't, I feel like he did all the other covers for his run on Superman. Jerry Ordway, had inked Byrne in the past on Superman, on Fantastic Four. I don't believe he ever did on Superman, ironically enough, but I did like the combination. I love Jerry Ordway's art, so a cover by him is always welcome. It's so weird, this issue, when I found this in my pile, did not stand out so much as far as my memory banks, remember. I really did love Superman's run, but I don't know. Superman, created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. The Power That Failed. Story and pencils by John Byrne. Coloring by Petra Scottis. Lettering by John Costanza. Assistant editing by Renee Witterstatter. Editing by Mike Carlin. And welcome aboard to Odd Anchor John Beatty. Interesting. Carl Kessel inked most of the run. Terry Austin inked some of the run. Dick Giordano allegedly inked some of Action Comics, but if you know, you know, and he didn't really do much of that. But anyway, I'm not sure how I feel about Beatty's inks over Byrne. I mostly know John Beatty's inks for working with Mike Zeck, and I feel like that was such a killer combination. It's giving me a little bit of Joe Sinnott vibes as far as that thick, juicy black polish. And I don't know, just looking at this, knowing what Byrne's pencils look like, I feel like this is kind of what Bob Wiacek does when he pencils Byrne's art. It's more of a literal translation of the pencils. There's no line weight in her hair. Oh my god, I feel like it's John Beatty cursing me by making me choke as I criticize his inking. But I love his inking in general. I'm not sure it's the best fit for Byrne. But we're only 3 pages in it. He hasn't inked him much. I'm sure there's room for improvement. But yeah, not loving the faces already. Although, the Byrne shines through. I love Maggie Sawyer's super hard jawline. Make no mistake, she is supposed to be a woman with a hard jawline. This Spectre cover, Spectre annual cover by Art Adams. Oh my gosh, they did do the art. I know I have that somewhere. We gotta find that, guys. All these great annuals. Oh my god, I loved annuals from this era. This is cool. Superman underwater. Interestingly enough, supposedly Byrne wasn't super thrilled, although a lot of people love Carl Kessel's inks on Byrne, and I am one of them. One criticism Byrne had is that he felt like he redrew his faces, and I'm getting very similar Kessel vibes in the inks here now that I look at it further. It's very different, interesting approach. Like I said, I'm not super thrilled with it. I feel like it loses something a little bit. I don't know. Comic book art critiques. That's what's my channel. It's about, y'all. Oh, there I go with the alts again. Interesting. Is this Lana Lang? Where are you going? Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Who is this? I don't remember. Supergirl coming back was freaking amazing, right? That was one of the things during Superman's run. John Byrne had this list of demands, and he wanted to. It was very interesting. I love it when a creator sort of backpedals, but in a creative way, creatively necessary way. Batman the Cold, frickin' by Jim Starlin and Bernie Wrightson. Amazing. I've covered that. Look for it in my list of vids if you want to see some beautiful Batman art by Bernie Wrightson. But anyway, like, you know, he wanted to get rid of Superboy, he wanted to get rid of Supergirl, he wanted to get rid of Krypto, because if he's the last survivor of Krypton, I mean, why is there a cat, a horse, a dog, a cousin, you know, all this stuff. But then, so they agree to let him be the, you know, sole survivor of Krypton. But then he sort of, you know, slowly introduces, I mean, he found a way to put Krypto in here in Action Comics. He found a way to put in Superboy. He found a way to put in Supergirl. So that's good. I love so many of the things that John Byrne, I love that he made Jimmy Olsen's mom a MILF. So interesting. I mean, what is she? Probably 47. I mean, give me a break. And she's got like this silver hair with the bun. I don't know. Things were different then. I mean, this is the era of the Golden Girls. And, you know, now they would be wearing like, they would be twerking. The Golden Girls. Absolutely. Mark my words. If they ever do a reboot of the Golden Girls, you will see them twerk. Do Lex Luthor losing his hand? I mean, it's all coming back to me now. See what I mean, though? I don't know. I think that, like, once again, in this, I need to see, like, a better printing of this, because the printing, like, it's so funny. I notice it so much more now than I did when, like, back in the day. Like, artists always would lament in, you know, interviews and stuff about how much of their work was lost from bad printing just because a lot of the details fall out, and I can definitely see that going on. I feel like this is like the signature John Beatty kind of stuff going on here. And once again, I really love John Beatty's inks. Not bad. I feel like they're meshing a little better as we get closer to the end of the issue here. But like I said, I definitely prefer him on someone like Mike Zeck. I can't even think of who else he's worked with. Maybe Jerry Ordway. I don't know. I mean, he is a good inker. Do not get me wrong. Action Comics, watch for grand opening. Oh, yeah. I guess they knew the end was coming. I don't know. Action Comics Weekly. What a big, crazy, I feel, failure that was. It's hard to keep up with a weekly comic, especially when it's, like, double priced. I mean, you know, is that not the problem with comic books, especially now that they're like $5, $6, $7 Like, kids can't afford that crap. Interesting. DC does it again. Power of the Atom. Pencils, Dwayne Turner. It looks very, very Byrne. Like the pose. See, that's a fun little screen there. Like, John Beatty definitely used a lot of, like, zips and screens like that, I feel. That looks pretty cool. That's an interesting panel. I've never seen something like that before. Unless I saw it the first time. I think this is Kyle Baker, which I love that they had Kyle Baker do the cover for that. Or, no, don't quote me. I don't think it's Kyle, to be honest with you. I don't know. Yeah, see, then I get a panel like this, and then I love, like, what's going on with the inks in this foreground, and then not so much on Superman's face. What happened? I would love to see the original pencils to this. Ooh, okay. Totally redeemed. That is way awesome. That is so cool. I love it. Olive Byrne's signature hatching in there. That is really cool. I love it. Okay, so I don't know what just happened here, but once again, another great issue of Superman by John Byrne, inked by John Beatty, Superman number 19. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will bring you more later.